my neck like an animal. I want you to myself, come on, take control. Yeah, can you hold me down, smooth criminal? Yeah, you're rushing through my veins, got me going half insane. I'm feeling like an animal. You know now exactly what I like, and you give it to me every time. Racing past the point of no return, but I need you like I've never needed anyone. I want you tied up in my bed with my name carved deep into your chest. These harmless games went to my head, now I want you breathing down my neck. Up in my head and your name's carved deep into my chest. Like an animal, I want you to myself, come on, take control. Yeah, can you hold me down, smooth criminal? Yeah, you're rushing through my veins, got me going half insane. I'm feeling like an animal. La la
I think you might be muted on your side. On stream.
How about now? Oh, there we go. You can hear me. I'll get the video back up in a second. Oh my goodness. I haven't done this in a while.
Don't worry, don't worry. We got him back. We got Helmer back.
No. Oh! Hey! There we go, we did it!
Oh, there he is.
There we go, we made it. Oh my god, I'm so dark. Fill time, fill time.
Man, you're looking sharp today, Helmer. I have to say, you're making me look bad.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I always look
coat,
sharp. That's not news. There we
Here
go.
with this Adidas, like a light shirt here.
There we go. We're there. Right. It's been a while since I've prodded and casted at the same time, so do bear with me. Something I get used to doing. My my window for Twitch is so small I can hardly see the preview. It's
I think we're all good though. I think we're good now.
Yes, we are. Right. Overwatch 2 is thy game. Hella is my name. And Nightmare, your name is Nightmare. Or Programmer 14C or something.
Let's not go into that. We're going Nightmare.
Or don't talk about Junkrat. Maybe that's...
Oh, yeah, let's not talk about Junkrat. That's always a good one. So, although I might have to. We've played quite a lot yesterday. Want to see if any more of the DPS players today want to pull it out.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's hope so. Let's hope so.
Let's hope not.
Horizon Lunar Colony selected as the map choice.
That's a strange one. We don't see that one very often. If that's indeed what they go with.
Yeah. No, you don't. You don't. I don't know if they really will play it, but Horizon Lunar Colony is a potential on the cards pick that they could be going for. So Nightmare, it's come to my attention that we need to know your favourite cheese and why.
My favorite cheese.
Yeah.
You mean like actual cheese or?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm a very basic person. Just cheddar.
Cheddar is a good cheese.
Yeah. I know it's probably just some like, oh man, look at this peasant eating cheddar cheese, but it's it's a classic for a reason, right? It's just good.
Always the best is a cheddar.
Right. So, is there a particular reason why this question was asked, or?
Just needed to know, I'm sure the audience would agree, because we're about to see.
Any cheddar lovers in chat?
I was gonna say we're gonna see some cheese from Giga Chads, I believe.
Oh, they do love their cheese. That's for sure.
They got Sue, BM Fast, Kebab, and Maiden coming in against Rob, Spray Zarts or Nakijo, and I Love Usu and Hame. Hamea?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Hamea?
Mahi?
Yeah, well, I'll do this now so that way if any of them are in chat over there, they can correct my poor pronunciation of things going forward. So I look forward to it. And yeah, we should be getting underway soonish.
Mm-hmm. Nightmare playing Overwatch. I actually have been. I have been playing Overwatch too.
Yes. We're looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing Nightmare join the ranks as a player one day.
Yeah. Oh, be good. It's not gonna happen.
We're not gonna get Horizon, but we are gonna get Busan for our first map.
Oh, that's a shame. Why can't they ever play the fun maps, huh? This is an Overwatch map. We want Overwatch 2 maps. We want something different. We want something new. That's why we all play Overwatch 2, right?
Oh, 100%. It's nothing to
Yeah,
do with
we
the
want new stuff.
5v5 and the fact that they weren't updating Overwatch.
Yeah.
I've actually edited the spectator view now so that I can press a lot more buttons at once because I've moved the up and down movement to my hand.
That should make things pretty a lot easier.
Oh, I'm going to a pause, and that's a great time
DDoS attacks.
for that's a great time for me to reboot my game. Because the audio is broken.
We're off to a great start here.
Yeah. According to my Overwatch launcher, Overwatch is still running, so there we go. Let's
Overwatch
go.
Junkrat debut on stream. No, this is not gonna happen. You can't make me do it. You cannot make me play Junkrat. It's not gonna happen.
Oh, dude.
Charge stream's over and done with. We're not doing these goals for now. No, not happening. I'll question them. No, not for that one. I have no price to play Junkrat.
Right. Oh no, I'm spectate blue only. And we still have no game sound. You love to see it.
Yeah. You can. I mean, everyone can just like picture what the sounds are. We've all played Overwatch. We all know what the sounds are.
We'll just make it in our heads.
Yeah. Just like you know how Reinhardt's voice lines or what Zarya said. Like everyone knows all these things, right? They'll know what's happening.
Are we getting audio now? We're still not getting audio, are we?
Nope.
You love to see it.
Yep. You certainly don't love to hear it though.
Oh, I need to stand by where there's a. Oh yeah, Nightmare. You can do the voice.
Yeah, I can do the voice.
Sound effects.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I'm gonna put the camera in here, okay, and I'm gonna try and fix things. Oh. Okay. I am confused. I'm not getting any sound out of Overwatch at all. How about now? This is my concern. Yeah, it keeps defaulting back to default, which it shouldn't do. Let me try doing it that way. Ah, there we go. Hacks. Hey, can you hear it now?
We did it. Yeah, we got it. Boom. Okay,
Try a friend 8.
like
Hella rings church bells. Yes, that is true. I used to ring church bells.
Oh really? How'd you get into that?
I was in a youth group when I was a kid, like year 5, year 6, and then we had a tower tour, and I had a go, and I got into it, like any hobby.
They taught you just really good at ringing bells.
Yeah, I'm very, very good at ringing bells. It's interestingly, it's called campanology as well, the art of ringing bells.
Really?
Yeah.
I would not have guessed that what the word was.
No. Yeah, you say you're a campanologist if you ring church bells.
Campanologist. That sounds like such a like big sciencey word for, you know, ringing bells.
Yeah, yeah. It's a way of sounding fancy, you know.
Is that what you'd put in your dating profile?
Huh?
Is that what you'd put in your dating profile? You're a campanologist?
I did take my girlfriend up there once, like early on in our relationship. She hasn't been since.
Did she ring the bell?
No, it was a Sunday, so you can't practice. You can't like give people the new go on a Sunday on practice night.
Right,
That's when all things. My favorite thing to do is you're not supposed to do it, and it's frowned upon. And anyone who's more experienced in ringing than I am will scowl at me whenever I do it. But when I ring a bell down, I start doing that Mars bar advert shenanigans where you shoot up into the ceiling. You're not supposed to do that, and I tell people not to do that. Your feet should stay on the floor, but do as I say, not as I do, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like I would do that.
Oh, of course.
Given the chance.
I need to do that because I keep rejoining the game and it defaults to showing chat. Man, this is like proper old school A51 here. Me doing the all three prod observe cast at the same time, but it's not old school because I'm blessed to have a co-caster with me in Nightmare today.
Ah, you're sweet. You should. Yeah, I'm not the caster. You should be nice too. I'm way too mean.
The fact that you're here, Nightmare. The fact that you're here is being nice, you know.
Oh.
Showing your commitment to A51 and how much you love the community and how much you like to be a part of it and get involved and practice your casting and hopefully get through to some more beneficial casts in the future as well outside of A51. I think a good way of putting it is A51 is grassroots.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like Geo and that have gone on to paid casts from casting with us. So if you're interested in coming and casting with us, give us a shout. Anyway, looks like we're going in and finally getting into our first point, and they're going to be fighting for control early on.
Yep. So we actually see the Wrecking Ball coming in from the side of Chiba against the Zarya on the side of Giga Chads. Wrecking Ball probably not one of the most common picked tanks that we're going to see in Overwatch 2, but see what they can do on it.
And Zen gets very low there, very low here. Does get taken down, and it's going to be a Genji for a Zen. The Zen gets rezzed up though, huge res coming in from Hae, and we're going to find ourselves fighting for control of the point, but Sue with that Zarya beam is going to get a lot of value there, and it forces the ball of Neki Jo to go and find a health pack, and it's going to come back though and stop the cap, and that's going to flip the point back the other way.
Yep. And the very extended first fight here, but I had to think Rob did so much work on that Ashe. It just felt like they were always popping up in that kill tree left, right, and center. And you actually see why wouldn't have expected, but the Wrecking Ball comp actually taking the first fight.
Yeah, Sue actually switching over to the dealer there as well, and we're going to see some ultimates coming online very soon here. Wrecking Ball, the mines, and the pulse bomb very quickly charged. Valkyrie coming through as well from Hame, and we're going to find ourselves in a bit of a stalemate. But that is a huge pick coming in from Fast onto I Love Usu. But they need to be careful not to get taken down here, getting a nice flanking angle, and they are going to take control of the point here. But the red comes in, a huge res. Nekijo getting very low there, but is able to survive. And beautiful railgun shot from Fast there onto the traitor, and actually he's able to finish up. Sue with a huge E onto the pulse bomb in all of that as well while that's going down, and the bomb is going to take down Bob. He's going to completely deny that ultimate here, and Fast is fastly losing health and is going to be sent back to spawn. But it does look like it's going to be Giga Chads taking control of the objective with Chiba having to invest a trans to deny that cap. And they are going to be able to get back into this. They do get a pick onto Kebab. And this is going to be a big opportunity for them going in. Can they find themselves time on the objective here? And it does look like they are. Giga Chads going to have to reset, come back. They are going to go a few ultimates to use.
Yeah, I mean, Chiba, they just were not giving that point up. We thought the investment of the Transcendence was just them stalling for time, but no, actually it allowed the respawns to come in on side Chiba to retake the point. And Giga Chads, they're really struggling right now to take games under control at this point.
And they're going to get a good start here with a beautiful blade. The triple kill from BMBM. And chasing down the Tracer here as well. All the way trying to get them all the way out. And Giga Chads are going to get the recap at a 99%.
Genji moment right there. There's nothing you can do to stop that now these days. If you just don't have a transcendence of your own, that Genji is just going to do work 9 times out of 10. But even despite that, I mean, it's still a really tough situation for Giga Chads to come back from. 99% in favor of Chiba. Just one fight is all they need. You do have some big ultimates coming up soon. You already see Tracer has the bomb. Mercy has the ult as well. So we have to see what Giga Chads can do. I mean, Amahe doing really well on this Mercy, just rezzing just the right times all the time. Bob comes out here from Rob.
Oh, it's a huge E from 2, but no one touches the point!
Oh, the point!
It's gone!
No!
Score 0-1.
All that build up for nothing. They just took the point.
Ready for battle.
And there's no overtime because no one touched it. Wow.
Lost for words.
Yeah.
In my long casting career, I've never been lost for words. Quite the same.
I mean, that's just great. What were Giga Chads doing? Like.
Oh,
they just,
it's because there's no automatic overtime when you flip from 99 anymore, and you're used to it if you've been playing Overwatch 1. I can kind of see it, but that's a mistake they won't make too often.
No, that's some of the things where you're gonna have to realize now, coming into Overwatch 2, that you're not gonna get that leniency anymore. You just don't get that automatic overtime. So you will have to be mindful of that now. Which actually it makes sense because like there's a lot of times where in Overwatch 1 where teams would sit back and almost let their opponents take the point so that they could have an advantageous position to take the fight. But with this change, you're just not going to get that opportunity anymore.
Let's see if Giga Chads can redeem themselves after that. Come back.
Yeah.
Coming back strong.
Yeah, we will have to see. But I mean, Chiba, they looked pretty good on that first point. So, let's see if they can keep that up. As it looks like they're going to go for very typical kind of comp that you would have seen on Overwatch 1 with the Reinhardt.
Yeah, it does look so. I mean, it is mecha based at the end of the day. We are used to seeing more brawly comps on this point just because of its closed nature and also the openness of the point, and it's going to be an interesting to see which selection is going to have the advantage here. Whether it's going to be that Rhine and more control of the Brawl or the Diva with more peel.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Actually, you see spray darts on the Moira as well. I've been seeing Moira pop up a lot more in Overwatch.
That's a huge start with the Moira. Massive pick onto fast. The emo field is get taken down as well, and here we go. They're going to pile in onto Giga Chads and Chiba. A beautiful opening fight from them.
Yep, and that's kind of probably why you play. Yep, Moira's been picked a lot more. She just feels a lot more useful now in Overwatch 2. I mean, she's always capable of doing so much damage, but with one less tank in the game now, that extra damage can really mean a lot.
Yeah, we're going to have Rob taking up a very close hold here, and that is one advantage of having the Surge in there to really control like areas of the point, force the tanks back, because that is a lot of damage, which gives them enough space that I can poke through. But they're doing a great job here, Chiba, just holding this corridor, even with the limited amount of tanks that you have in Overwatch 2. They are going to have a shatter online, and it's going to be a huge shatter, and they're going to push all the way through, and it comes down, but they're not going to get any follow-ups though.
I mean, that's crazy. I mean, I don't know how he gets that 4-man shatter, and there's just no follow-up from the rest of the team. Now, there's no way he's going to be punished too much for it, but you have to wonder what was going on inside Chiba. Fight's still going on, but Genji has been allowed to get out.
Yeah, we're going to get a blade coming through here from both Genjis, but the grab plus the blade come together is going to be advantageous, but it is I Love Osu that is going to win out on that Genji duel and trying to get the value on the blade. Beautifully played.
Yeah, so remember I was saying the last point how 9 times out of 10 Genjis are going to do work? That was the one right there. Just unfortunate, just could not seem to lose track of exactly where the players of Chiba were in the middle of that ult, and just wasn't able to get any value out of it. Is trying to get damage behind. They're just gonna charge straight. They're just gonna ignore the Genji altogether. The Genji just means nothing. He just don't care.
Yeah, with a team kill as well. That's going to be the end of the second point with no touching coming through, no overtime, and well played.
Yeah, I mean that was pretty dominant with Chiba. Giga Chads, they had them locked back on their side of the map pretty much the whole time. Giga Chads could not get out from there at all. Really strong display early on from Chiba.
Exactly. They've got so much potential on this roster, and we're now going to see Sigma coming out. I am excited to see what we can see with the Sigma. Sigma, kind of one of those tanks that's got very good value in niche circumstances, right? But like for the most part, you'd rather have a D.Va or a Zarya.
Yeah, and we will have to see. I mean, you know that like before we usually see Sigma along with those kind of more sniper picks. But you can't, it's kind of hard to get away with that now when the Sigma is the only tank. So we'll see how Chiba exactly going to want to approach this. I wonder if Nakijo is planning on just playing every tank in Overwatch 2 at some point in this series. You know, the third different tank pick. I wonder if they're just limit testing.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, you are going to see a lot of the spam that we're used to seeing with this comp. We've seen this comp plenty of time in Overwatch 1. The only difference is there's no Roadhog taking off angles as there were in the composition from Overwatch 1. But you've got one less tank to worry about on your opposition's team. We have had a DC, unfortunately, so it gives us some time to think about the compositions and what we've seen so far.
Yep, the DDoS attacks, they just keep coming, man. Can't do anything about them.
Absolutely. We're streaming and they were like, let's go. Interestingly, it was BM that is the one to DC there. But BM is back in and ready to go. Just waiting for Giga Chads to ready up from when they get ready.
Yep, and what's interesting is Giga Chads. They're going for speed. They're going for a lot of speed. It's the Sonic comp. They have the Sombra, the D.Va, and you have the Kiriko, who we've seen pop quite a lot. Seems like a lot of the supports really like playing her. I think she just provides a lot of utility. So it's not too surprising that we're seeing her come out quite a bit. And I mean, you saw yesterday, she can also do quite a lot of damage as well.
Yeah, we're going to see them come in now, and they're going to be fighting on these off angles. But Sombra in the back line, keeping an eye on the spy. Needs to be careful of getting detected, though. Going to play round the back here. Meanwhile, we find ourselves with a Hanzo. Getting plenty of value alongside Rob. The two of them just be able to get so much spam damage over the right-hand side here.
Yeah, the Sombra is not able to do too much against them. There's just with those supports right next to them. Oh, nerd easy. Oh boy. the connections today, just they're
Two?
not quite at it.
We find ourselves with percentage ticking up, and no one has paused the game.
That's a bit of a problem right there.
Sue, who is the owner of the game, was the one to DC, and the game thought, oh, that means we just auto restart, does it? Okay.
It's a small indie company, you know, as we say. You know, it's these things happen. You know, I mean, this game made on a budget. You know, these things will happen.
Yeah.
Imagine having stable servers. Couldn't imagine it. Blizzard game, no chance. Never gonna happen.
There's Giga Chads in all kinds of disconnection issues at the moment. We do hope that we get them resolved and back on the way soon, but in the meantime, I will try and resolve the issue where I am got double mic, potentially. But I don't see how. Oh. That'll do it. There you go. Should be done now.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah. My webcam was picking up my voice for some reason. Having never done that before.
And we're having all sorts of problems today.
Oh dear me. We went from a play to straight to a pause. And now we're going back to a play again.
Oh god. The stream can't handle this.
Oh dear. Oh dear me. This is a classic Hella stream.
This is peak A51 right here. Now we'll have to see. Now, unfortunately for Giga Chads, they are going to lose ult percentage on the 2-player DC.
Yeah.
That comes in onto the Sigma. I don't know if that's a particularly high priority target there for BM.
It is, because it takes away the shields. And without your shield, your Sigma's not got so much utility in terms of protecting the snipers. And it has worked out for them. Sue getting right into the backline, taking down the Mercy. Without the Mercy, there's no Reds. And the rest of Giga Chads able to come in and get a team fight under their belts. And that's what they needed after a couple of DCs.
Yep. They just hit them with surprise sneak attack.
Absolutely, the sneak attack comes through.
Yep. Actually, they DC'd so that better players could come.
I doubt that's the case, but
no, probably not. But
I don't really see Rob taking this big off angle here, but it is leaving Stu plenty of open space on this right hand side, and they're going to capitalize on it and take down Hanzo. Beautiful play there from the. They're going to invest a couple of ults in here. They want to win this fight early, and they're going to be doing that by taking down the Zeko on the Sigma, followed by the Ashe Mercy combo sat on point.
yeah, this is much better coming up from inside of Giga Chads. You're not even having to overinvest on ultimates either. So much better than what we've seen on those first 2 points. And now Chiba, they're the ones on the back foot. I'll just see now if they can come up with some kind of response. You do nearly have all 5 ultimates up though. So could be a struggle for Giga Chads to win this next fight and keep on fast with that Tracer ult. See what they can do with it.
Gonna put a Bob onto point nice and early here, but down comes the damage boost from the rush, and I'll have to keep track of what's going on and also remember what all the new abilities are.
Yeah, but those look like Chiba are taking the fight. Rob doing so much work on this Ashe. Mostly that's untouched until it goes down to Maiden, but I don't think it's gonna matter.
Yeah, Maiden's in trouble here. Needs to get out.
Don't think he's gonna be able to do it. Is he gonna run him down? Yep. Staggered spawn now as well for Giga Chads, so that's gonna waste some time. And actually, besides Chiba, they didn't even use that many ultimates. It was just the Mercy and the Ashe ults. They still have Transcendence and that Dragon Strike. Oh, Giga Chads are still very possible that they can still lose this point. You would not want to come.
Oh, that is a huge hack to deny the Sigma ult there, and a bomb over the top takes down 2.
Ooh.
They only had 1 ult, but they made that work for them. They're going to be able to get the couple of kills remaining and retake control of the point. They need to be careful though. They fell into this trap before and the overtime, so keep them.
There's no way it happens again, right?
Surely not.
Surely,
no.
Surely they can't do it twice.
Well, Dragon just threw point because running out of time and needs a way to get through. Can Rob get this point? Yes. They managed to get the touch there. The pulse bomb comes through, but the beat is there on the defense as well, trying to stay in here and try and keep them off the point. Just long enough to cap that overtime, but it is the ball here from Najiko, but that is going to be the fight 1 for Giga Chads, and they're going to put a point on the board. They are losing the map, but they at least get a point on the board and they can go to the next map with some confidence.
Yep. And yeah, round of applause to Zoo, because that Diva Bomb on that second to last fight was really what won that point for Giga Chads. Just shutting down Chiba's defense before it even really got started, and allowing them to retake that point, forcing Chiba to essentially just kind of try and run it to try and touch the point. All sorts of disconnected, and allowing Giga Chads to just clean up that last fight. So, much better performance than Giga Chads on that third point, but Chiba still take that first map.
Yeah, they get their first map on the board, and they're looking like the stronger team here. There's some good parts there from Giga Chads, especially against the spam composition and the sort of sniper Hanzo damage dealers. They were very good at the dives to counter that composition, and I'd like to see more from Giga Chads in their compositional choice, trying to counter these very difficult compositions to work around, especially with less tanks, less peel for your supports, and so on.
Well, it kind of feels like it's kind of almost hard for them to necessarily adapt, because Chiba, they've been pulling out different things on each point, so it really feels like they might not be sure what they're going to get until they see what Chiba actually decide to run, and then it's a question of, well, what you picked a good answer into what Chiba are running. And if the answer is yes, well, you get a point like that third one where they're able to, really compete and play pretty well into it. But if you use that coin flip, you end up getting smashed, which is what happened on point 1 and 2. So I'll just see how Giga Chads are going to try and how they're going to try and play around that.
Yeah, and especially with Chiba playing 3 completely different compositions on that whole map, and one of them didn't work out so well, but that was against the same composition from Giga Chad, so they know what's going to work, what isn't going to work, and they're going to start this next map of Junkertown with the Widow hovered, which means we could see some nice little scopy picks early on, but they'll be coming out of spawn to do that.
If they do pick Widow, though, they have to get a pick in the first 15 seconds, otherwise you have to swap.
Is that the rule, is it?
Yeah.
Well, I'd never stay on Widow for more than 15 secs.
Oh, I guess you just don't get picks then.
No, I don't.
Oh, there's the Junkrat. Oh, there it is.
Ah.
Yep.
We asked for it. Oh no!
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
Yes.
disappointment.
Get it off the screen. Get it off the screen. I don't care if this is his map.
I believe I have pictures.
I was hoping to see some Roadhog, but nah, we weren't going to get any. And we're going into another pause.
Oh, another pause. Oh, what's the pause counter at now? 4 or 5?
Someone get a pause counter in chat.
Yeah. This is oh boy. Is Overwatch 2 just come out? Yeah, man, the connections, there's not servers. They're just all over the place today.
Yeah, they're old, outdated.
Yeah. I've been updating like 6 years.
Yeah. Gotta revamp the firmware on them.
I mean, interesting enough that we don't see a sniper on the side of Giga Chads. I mean, you do have, you know, Sojourn, but not really a sniper until it's that ultimate.
Ah, unless you count Kebab as a sniper, because gotta be
Well,
said.
I always say that Zenyatta is actually a DPS character who can heal. Because the amount of damage that I mean, I don't think there's a single support in the game who can 1v1 other DPSs as effectively as he can.
Oh my goodness, Rob, that's a great way to start the map.
Ooh, okay, don't have to stop. There you go. You gotta take it the first 15 seconds.
Just what they needed.
Gonna be pushing in and going for these nice little off angles at the moment. But it is gonna be the Genji of I Love Osu, who's gonna be the one fighting for ground here with support from the trusty support sprays arts. But needs to be careful not to go fall too low here, and wait for Rob to find some magic in the background here. And there it is.
Wait for Winston to come in. Oh, Rob, that's no, Rob. Can't do that. That's not legal.
I Love Osu going to be climbing, taking control of the space, and that is going to be the first point going over to Chiba straight away. Huge play from them.
By the way, I just want to point out this is the fourth different tank pick.
Yes,
from
yes it is.
Chiba. They're 4 for 4 right now.
Oh my, Rob!
Oh,
What is this angle?
oh, they have no idea. Fortunately, that Rob's had to drop from there already, but
I spec Rob and nothing happens, and then when I'm not specking Rob, they kill the whole team.
it's the shot. You know, it's just, you gotta quick flick off of Rob, and there, and then boom. Oh, never mind. It's just the Winston ult.
I Love Osu with a huge blade in the back line as well, falling very low there, but is able to secure the kill. And that's going to be another.
You can tell Genji was made for I Love Osu. You know, just the way they just swing their mouse, the way they use the entirety of their trackpad is just, you can tell. Genji is a perfect character for them.
Oh, that's not the way you want to be as Rob, with a sleep and an anti, and then avoiding the bomb. And this actually could be Giga Chads trying to get themselves back on the point, get some control, but no, that is going to be denied with a pick and a res coming in for Chiba, and they're going to take control back of the car and the fight along with it.
Man, this is just dominance with my Chiba. I would think that Junkertown point 2 was one of the harder points to take, at least from Overwatch 1, but Chiba make that look easy. And Giga Chads, they're really struggling to halt this momentum on the side of Chiba.
They are indeed, but they are managing to hold this corner a little bit. They've switched and made a few switches themselves, gone onto the Ana, and that's sort of working out for them. But they need to be careful of these dives onto the Ana. But really good peel coming through from Giga Chads there, and the rush though they managed to find themselves in an advantageous position there versus the rush with the a really good Sojourn utilization there. And of that ult, and take control.
Yep, finally a one fight there for the side of Giga Chads, able to stop Chiba in their tracks, but still looking at a 4-minute time bank to try and hold this third point. And Genji, I've also does have that Genji ult. No, Giga Chads, actually, I just noticed that Giga Chads have got loads of ultimates up themselves, so...
The beat is going to be a perfect denial of the Genji, the ult there, but there's a nano blade in the back line for the Giga Chads, and they're going to find a couple of kills with it as well. I Love Osu manages to get 1 or 2 themselves, but that is going to be the end, and Giga Chads with a nice ult usage there as well.
Yep, nice animated battle there between, oh, and another pause. That's 6.
I love the fact that the Genji is still flying.
Yeah. I wonder...
The
Where's he gonna? Where's is him gonna end up in that wall? Is that what gonna end? Is that what gonna end up? What?
Oh no!
Oh.
They're inside a wall, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no! They're in the corridor.
Small indie company.
Small. Wait for them to reconnect now, and BM just be the other end of the map.
Yeah,
I
that was a quick.
I think if BM continues to fly, they will end up in the attacker's initial spawn.
Yeah, 'cause I'm just wondering now when this game's unpaused, is BM just gonna drop down wherever they are, or are they gonna go back?
Let's go
Because
to the
I genuinely
worst
don't
death
know.
ever.
Because I genuinely don't know. Anything's possible in this game.
We're on this ride together. We're on this ride together.
Yeah, we're with you, BM. We're following you to the end.
All the way to the deep dark end.
This could be the only way you're ever gonna see a defender in.
Oh, we're outside.
Oh, this could be the only time you ever see a defender in the attacker spawn.
What is going on? Looks like they're gonna get a ringer though. Right, us in chat, we're on board with BM in this pause, and we're off to the moon.
Yep. We're going on an adventure.
We're going so far. Oh no, it's gonna miss the spawn.
Ah.
If only BM and BM had rotated their cursor by like, I don't know, a millimeter.
Yeah.
Like at the angles here. I
mean,
I am legitimately intrigued. I'm literally intrigued on where we're going to end up here. We're going to go into the silo.
Huh? Oh. Ah. Nope. Just missed it by that much.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to go for a nice view of the Grand Canyon here. But like the Australian
man,
version.
Look at that blurry view. You know?
Yeah. The Outback's like... if you're wearing those like drunk glasses, you know, to simulate what it's like being drunk.
I have to wonder, is this like, are they seeing this? Because when the chat came up, it didn't seem like they're mentioning this. So I wonder if that's what they're seeing as well.
Maybe it's just us.
Yeah, maybe it's just us.
Oh no! Wasn't it going to be I am intrigued to know what happens when it unpauses.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they're just gonna go back to where they were, but man, I hope he just Genji just drops and falls into the void.
Oh my god!
Still going.
I want to know how far the scenery goes. Oh, we're gonna get an unpause. Okay. I'm gonna stay. We're staying with you, BM, all the way to the end.
We're finishing this off together.
If you end up in the spawn door, we will end up in the spawn door with you.
The anticipation is killing me.
I know. A drum roll in chat, please. Where are we going?
Where does it end?
Where are we going? Oh, they repaused.
Oh, wait,
they repaused. You baited?
Yeah.
Oh.
Here we go.
Ah, back to where it was.
That's such a shame. So anticlimactic.
I know. The thing is, BM probably didn't even know any of that was going on.
Yeah. But we knew.
We
saw what we saw.
Bomb into the back line, and that's gonna be able to unleash this primal rage. And they're already chasing down the surgeon, and gonna have to deal with the sleep. Gets immediately woken up again, but is unable to find anything from this, and it's gonna give Giga Chads a little bit of an advantage here. With that one ultimate navigated, they need to navigate one more in the Valkyrie, and it's gonna be a pretty even fight from both of them.
Oh, the first pick was going. Second pick also going in favor of Chiba. Giga Chads starting to kind of fall apart here. Ooh, another pick for Osu. Winston the Genji is popping off right now.
Yeah, it was the that final ultimate that they had on the cards that won them the fight there. Very good use of that Valkyrie, but now it's going to be Giga Chads with the ultimate economy. Starts coming in with the ultimate there, and it's going to get ready to unleash it. And there it is. You're going to find any picks with it though. Not able to find any, but I love Osu. He's going to find one with the blade. Beautifully played by them. And at BM though, going to try and charge a blade off their own. They've got time. 75 seconds to get their blade online.
Don't think it will be necessary though. It looks like Chiba will have to back off. As they say that as the Winston in fact goes in. Oh, here the rush comes through. Doing a rush. I don't know the name.
Beautiful. Get the blade up. Takes the nano early on so that they can finish off these picks. But there's a Bob on the point, and that is going to finish off the kill. And Sue is going to have to hold this point by themselves. And actually, the peel there onto fast is actually going to mean that they're going to have to back up and go back to spawn. They could fight this. They're going to fight this. There's literally only Sue on point.
Yeah, but I guess they just don't want to take that risk right now because the respawns are coming in. I'd rather just sit back and wait, but basically pretty much no ultimates. Revenge will have the B.
Revenge is down with no B. This is going to be it. They've got no Lucio for speed. They've got no B available. And it's going to be one pick after another now. It's just going to be the stall. The stall game is on. They're going to try and regroup and wait. They're going to have that beat which they're going to come and engage with. Beautiful beat comes through. Does land on a few members of the team as well. And they're going to be able to use that to utilize it. But they need to be careful of other abilities coming online for their opposition. And Hamane gets another pick onto Revenge. And Revenge needs some revenge, really.
Got a point again.
Score 0.
Giga Chads.
3.
Point. It's the most important part of the game. Can't just keep ignoring it like that.
Ready for battle.
They loads of players around it. There's no one gone to the point. Overwatch 1 problem still coming true here in Overwatch 2.
I do like the new music as well. For Overwatch 2, I have to say. The new dramatic music's pretty good. Give them credit where it's due.
This now the 5th different tank pick. Chiba didn't play D.Va.
They played Zarya, they played Roadhog. They haven't played Roadhog. They played Winston, Sigma, Rhine. Yeah, no, this is another one.
And another one. They were determined to go through the
5th round, 5th tank.
yeah. I mean, what can you say? That's flexibility right there. Which I mean, I guess if there's any role you want, your players to have flexibility on, it's tank now.
Oh, 100%. Because if they can't play a hero, then it's not like your other tank can pick it up instead.
Yeah. Oh,
you'd have to make a full substitution.
And the thing is, it's not even just like, oh, they're just picking it and then they're doing whatever. I mean, they've been probably the best player in this series so far. Even across playing 5 different characters and 5 different points, it's very strong performance from Kejo.
And we're just waiting on Chiba to get themselves readied up, and then we'll be underway with our next match.
Actually, I see a double sniper coming out here from the side of Chiba.
What is it with me? Every time I press a button,
One.
go back to the caster's view, they start the game. But here we go, and it's going to be a Hanzo, and I have to say I'm a big fan of the Hanzo pick in this particular matchup.
Yeah, but not in the hands of Rob, who was really doing well on that sniper pick, on that widow pick on the attack.
Oh, and they're not going to allow that Hanzo to get any value.
Oof. Not the most ideal start there for one of your snipers.
Superbe.
Okay, Rob there to pick it up.
Oh,
almost.
Rob's got one.
Oh! Double tap. Man, someone needs to do something about this Rob Widowmaker.
Oh, we got fast on the Widow to counter the Widow. We're not going for
We also
any
got
fun
your
adventures that time. Yeah. Pause. Time out. Time out.
Yeah. I think you need a breather after those Rob snipes.
Yeah, oh yeah. Need to get themselves lined up, ready for the next round of Rob shots.
Yep.
Ah. And we are back in game. I love Osu now getting their fair share of the picks. And Fast has got a winner on one side and the hands on the other, and couldn't dodge both, and that's going to be another pick coming through.
Yep. The Giga Chads not getting the best of these sniper duels. Just hitting them from multiple angles. They just can't do anything about it. Like, where do they hide?
Oh, Rob! That was disgusting.
I mean, like this is illegal. Widows aren't supposed to be able to do these things. This is a scrim setting. The D.Va's trying to
They really don't like that D.Va, and I don't blame them either.
Just throw everyone at them.
Stu coming in with a couple of picks there as well, and that is going to mean that Giga Chads are going to get themselves pretty much all the way to the door here. There will be a recontest, I imagine.
Yep. In fact, they usually sent everyone except their own sniper to try and deal with that Widow. Just anything to try and stop Rob.
Rob has sights, and that is dangerous when Rob has sights. Oh, they can try BMBM. BMBM is not having any of this. Too much damage coming in from the Hanzo, and actually has to somehow manage to survive that encounter, even though some very, very good shots coming from I Love Osu. And Trans just to stall the car. Oh no.
They'll probably call work on that one. Now we see what Chiba can do on the second point, which, like I said, I think is typically a pretty hard point to crack for the attacking side.
Yeah, there's a lot of angles for snipers, and you can hear BMBM coming in this flank, ready to really deal problems to the back line here. Nice bomb in over the top here, but it's unable to find anything, but that doesn't matter. It's the front line. It's the front line Hanzo that gets taken down.
Man, I mean, I know it hurts some teams have. Oh, Rob, this awareness not quite there. BMBM just jumps right onto them.
And Fast is now warmed up on that Widow, getting a few picks of their own here. Oh my goodness me, this is there's so many fights going on all over the place. The rush comes through, and the extra damage output is going to be massive there, and Giga Chads just going to have to find themselves back in the spawn room. Stu just going to hold out on point, try not to get staggered here. Obviously it is a scrim, so there shouldn't be any staggering.
That's always the problem with playing D.Va. I think you pretty much inherently get staggered by playing her. I do like how the teams have figured out the solution to the Widowmaker problem, which is just send the Diva at them.
Absolutely, Diva's a beautiful counter to Widow, but it does mean that you're not going to have any peel for your backline. So you need to, you know, that commitment is a choice that you've made, but it's working out for them. It seems to be the correct choice so far, and they trade DPS here,
Ooh.
and there's Rob now unchecked and placing off in a 1v1 Widow. It's fast. But it is Fast that gets the fastest pick in. A huge bomb coming in from Sue. And actually, now Giga Chads looking to have advantage of the fight. And they're going to get this cart rolling yet once again. They just need to get rid of this pesky Diva from their backline.
Yep, they're going to try and stall it out as much as they can, but I don't think they're going to be able to stop Giga Chads from taking this in the second point. Very nice from Fast. I just want to point out, you can really tell the difference between who plays Osu between the two Genji players. The MBM just not quite able to, not quite that mouse movement to use those Genji ults to their fullest. As we see Osu actually going onto the Tracer now.
Rob and Fast both getting picks here, and it is Fast now that is fastly approaching the Widow MVP with their picks coming through.
Don't want Rob to get all the credit.
Oh,
Just finding these nice little angles here. Oh, that's lovely.
oh, they know where the Widow is. Oh my! Thread the needle. I didn't even see that ahead. But any showing of a head, Fast has found it, and they're gonna just wait these sights out. Fast is now left.
Rob has to swap off the Widowmaker now, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be very hard to find value on there, but no! Rob proving us all wrong with an immediate pick onto Fast. They knew exactly where they were gonna be, and now they're by themselves, unable to find the scope kill because of the close range nature of this fight. But they're gonna stay alive nonetheless. They find themselves in the blast radius of the bomb, but not enough to kill them. And Sue does take down Hame, but that is not going to be enough. And these supports are getting a really harsh treatment. They get poked, they get picked, they get dived. These supports are having a rough time.
Yeah, that's just the Overwatch 2 experience. You know, you don't have that second tank to help cover you, it's just gonna happen. I love Rob's commitment to try and go for the snipes, that even though there's a Lucio right in front of them, they still trying to go for that scope kill. Oh, Rob just gets deleted. Run PM, or get him. Get him.
Yeah, got the Genji, got revenge for all of the supports in Overwatch. We all felt that one, but is it going to be enough? Gonna hit the nano onto the bridge. As well with going in. Well done, Chiba.
Yep, there you go. I mean, we've seen some interesting Ana boosts on stream the last few days. Yesterday we had the Lucio Ana boost, which also went on to win that fight. So I don't know, maybe these teams they have this game cracked. You know, everyone expects, you know, oh, boost the Genji or boost any of your DPS. No, it's the supports. That's where all the damage is.
I need to find the scoreboard. I accidentally closed my app. Oh, there we go. Does look like we are going to be. Good sportsmanship here. Recording each other's shots on the Widows is pretty good.
I mean,
Love to see it.
they're both pretty good. Yeah.
They are both pretty good. Both pretty good.
We should make that 1v1 one day. Widows.
Absolutely.
Sure, the best.
I've given Chiba 2. There we go. NA production, NA observer, NA caster today, and then Nightmare's just here for the ride.
I mean, I love these train wreck streams. They're the
Who
best.
doesn't love pausing every 5 minutes due to internet and servers?
Yeah. I mean, it's top tier stuff, really. But here we are, onto the Scrim Classic. Scrim's Row.
Will be scrims rowing to the end.
Yep. Can't escape it. Dread it, run from it, can't escape it. As much as Geo, as this map gives Geo nightmares. Yeah. You can't stop these teams from playing this.
Why does it give Geo nightmares?
He admitted this in that's not a casting with him that he hates this map.
It's Toasty.
Played too much.
Toasty. Or Geo?
No, Geo.
He was casting last night?
No, not last night. It was just the last time I casted with him. He told
Oh,
me
right.
he hates the map. He thinks Midtown is the new King's Row.
Oh, we got Akon in chat saying that they've also seen things on this map that they wish they didn't see.
You're gonna see a lot more now than daytime. Oh, but here we actually, you know what?
Five,
Chiba not playing
3,
a different tank.
1.
Oh my god.
Attackers incoming.
Chiba
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
a tank they played
Beat
already.
Objective A.
Yeah,
I don't believe you.
yeah, that's unfortunate, but it's a fact.
Oh my god, they've gone in so deep and hard
God.
there. Oh my goodness me.
What is this? What kind of approach is that?
I mean, it's working for them. They're getting the point progress there. Oh, they do actually
that
get the
first
touch just in time. My god. What? I want to know what that percentage is, but I bet that was like 32.8.
Oh, I had to have been close. If they got that first tick, it would have been so big brain.
Well, they got the first pick
No,
now.
actually, they might just get it anyway.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna have to come in now. There's no one coming into touch, but they did lose one early on in that fight, and that is a huge charge, and that's gonna take down Sue to a very low health here, and it's completely deleted, and that is the point capture as well. There is no escape.
I have no idea how Chiba lost that fight, and then that still led to them capturing the first point.
A re-engage was just well placed, and they got themselves a pick, and obviously spawn advantage.
Wait, even when you win, you lose against these guys. It's crazy.
I know, it's... What can you do? What can you do?
Lose, I guess. That's just what you just have to deal with it. You just take the L.
Did you go next? I don't know, but
GG go next.
Giga Chads, are they going to be Giga Chads and find themselves a way back into this match and into this map with this fight? This could be the turning point. This could be where the reverse sweep begins, and they tried so hard to keep them up there, Maiden, but it wasn't quite working out for them. They're going to find the Rhine get very low, but the support is just too strong from Spray's darts. And Maiden trying so hard to keep the Genji alive, but it is unable to do so, and BMBM also goes down. And finally, Maiden is taken out of the fight. There is still nothing on the playing field here for Giga Chads to hold on to. They've got themselves a window. They're going to have themselves Surgeon's ult as well, and a grab beat probably by the end of the fight. But they're going to have to deal with a whole lot of ultimates themselves.
So, GG go next. Oh, BM goes down already. Fight's not even really started yet. He's getting run down. Oh, the shatter. Oh no, it's a disaster. Oh, look away, Giga Chat fans. Oh, they just got wiped.
They're trying their hardest here. Get themselves through on onto the objective. Are they going to be able to? Oh, the huge grab! Oh, and the dash comes through, but the beat is going to keep them all alive there on the side of Chiba, and that grab goes to nothing in the end. Countered perfectly, and Nekujo chasing down Maiden in the back line. Gets taken down though for their troubles. Giga Chads might be able to find a way to stabilize this now.
Maybe the reach ones will come in. They do have the advantage. Yeah, they will. Looks like they will force Chiba back here. Aren't able to get any picks on that. They run them down. And the respawn's back in for Chiba. You have the visor. And there isn't actually around her on the side of Giga Chads as the A comes in. Goes the B.
Oh, the reflect kill from I Love Osu. It's not what you expect when you use your ultimate. It worked out for them there, and they're still making absolute mincemeat of the back line of Giga Chads, and there's just nothing they can do about it.
Nope. Had the beat, there's too much damage coming through. Just absolutely disgusting from the side of Chiba. And Giga Chads, I mean, 3-3-3 exactly. That's gotta feel like some sort of unholy number right there.
Where have I gone with the camera? I'm lost. Oh, there it is.
I want some camera adventures today.
We've been on some adventures, mostly because I'm so out of practice of doing all of these things. I used to do solo casts and produce, and it was tiring, but I didn't find it too stressful. Now I find it stressful just to do the production, never mind the observing or the casting as well.
I don't know how you could cast, produce, solo cast, produce, and observe at the same time.
There's only a few 851 legends that have ever pulled it off. Like the numbers, single digits. And of course, the man, the myth, the legend, Geo has managed it. Fabius has managed it. SpaghettiOs has managed it. Proxy has managed it, and I have managed it.
You've managed it. Don't forget yourself.
I have managed it. I did it way back in the day. I was the first to... When we first started out, I used to do this every 3 times a week when they were the only scrims that we had because we only had one team. And I did this 3 times a week. And then that became more and more as we got more teams, and then Roxy got inducted to it, and she did a great job coming in. Taking over, and then both of us then were doing it 3 days a week each, solo, and then eventually we started to get more casters. Fortunately today we a bit thin on the ground, but we wanted to put a show on for you today, and so far, when it's not been paused, we've been delighted by some amazing gameplays.
Yep. No, it's been a pretty entertaining scrim so far, in spite of the numerous pauses. And we still got a few more maps to play. As you see, O2 with the Hanzo.
No way, they're gonna get a first hit. They are, without even touching the point. They got a first point. How could that be allowed?
I've just got no idea. But O2 just decided to just one tap fast for trouble. And now Giga Chads are gonna have to back off here as Sue actually decides to go through.
Oh my god!
To get out.
Sue jumps over the charge.
Oh.
I can't believe it. What am I witnessing right now? Dude, what are you doing?
They're actually gonna win this fight now too. Oh, are they? Can they do it? Need to kill out Reinhardt.
Sue needs to get out now. Sue is in trouble.
Don't think they're ready to do it now.
Get out, but this is still a winnable fight.
You do have the Sombra in the back. Somewhere back there. You can see the outline. Oh no! Oh, Maiden.
Yeah, that's gonna be a back up and reset now. There's nothing they can do.
Wait, oh, that was Maiden in the back. What was Maiden doing back there?
I love Osu is just ripping apart this team one at a time.
Yep, and you know the Sombra is somewhere back there. That is actually Sombra this time. I'm not getting confused. But I don't know how do you we need to find some answer to Osu on this Hanzo pick. Almost has that hold up. I'm just gonna get it. Just gonna get it by firing out those rapid fire arrows.
Oh, a huge EMP comes through. That could be the difference maker right there. That EMP. Gonna get that bomb into the room there for a remake. And Sue is going to be able to get straight back on the point, and they've already got the second tick, and they were going to get the third tick as well. I don't think they're going to be coming in for a recontest here. They're just going to be trying to get themselves out alive. But Rob is not going to be lucky enough to get out alive, and is going to have to walk all the way back from the deepest depths of King's Row to get back to this fight.
Yep, that was really well played though by BM. Huge EMP there. I don't know if I've gotten that many targets, but I got the important ones, and never mind, and they go down. Like, why are we not allowed to praise people?
I know,
why is that a thing we're not allowed to do?
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh, fast! Oh, you weren't ready for that. That's genius. I think that's the best use of Dragon I've ever seen.
Oh, that is beautiful. It brings a tear to the eye.
Oh, Sue got mana boosted. That's how much they believe in their main tank right now. I say main tank, their only tank. Sue just getting so much value here, already charging up another bomb. And it's just creating so much space for them, like just starting high grounds. BAP is getting very low here. They could be able to take down the BAP in this side room. They do manage to do so. And D.Va getting D-Max as well. And look at the Sue is just everywhere.
Just in case.
We seem to have lost Nightmare. Oh no!
Oh, right, sorry, my mic has a thing on the side where I can push it down and it will mute the mic. I didn't realize it was down. But what I was saying was, Sue has been really impressive on this D.Va pick for the entirety of the series. In spite of what the scoreline said, Sue has been very good on this pick. And now you see they have the D.Va bombs. They've had a few big ultimates already, so see if they can have another one here.
Big comes through, but that's a pick from I Love Osu, and that's going to be a huge amount of value coming in from that. And can they find anything off of that EMP now? That no, they cannot. They cannot. Denied.
I'm surprised that Sue didn't try and use the D.Va bomb off that EMP. It looked like the EMP hit 3-4 members, and they're in a pretty open spot. I don't know why they didn't decide to further commit to that, because they had the ultimates for it. They just decided the EMP was already needed, but Hubris has gotten them there. And they ended up losing the fight.
And that's another pick from I Love Osu straight onto Sombra. They're not going to be going anywhere without their Sombra, really. They're just going to be playing it slow and passive in the back line, waiting for their Sombra to respawn. Charging ultimates here, but they need to be careful. They're charging up I Love Osu's ultimate like nobody's business by walking into arrows like that.
Look, to be fair, I don't think they're just walking into the arrows. I don't think that's their intention. Just, but I mean, also it's just not good that they're making it look like that's what's happening. Oh, are they gonna try and are they gonna solo the? Oh,
Oh,
you're gonna do it again!
And it's a huge eat. The eat onto the dragon was massive. Sue, they saw what was going to happen. They baited it out and they got in there. But can they make that? What? Can they benefit with that? They have to use bomb to get a remake, but Sue gets taken down by an orb, and they're not going to be able to get anywhere anyway. A beautiful play, but didn't go anywhere, unfortunately.
God damn! I respect that OC went for that a second time. Oh, that's too funny. And I mean, still won the fight, so it's worth it.
Oh,
Oh no!
a beautiful shot onto Fast there.
Bit too slow for that one. Play fast. Would not react to that. Giga Chads is really struggling right now to get any sort of momentum.
They're going to go in with
Maybe.
the trans going in deep, trying to keep Fast alive in the back line support, and that is a beautiful combination from Giga Chads. A lot of investment though. They are going to have to get a couple of ults back up to be able to keep going, but a nice stall from Rob there is going to deny that cart progress for a little bit longer, and might even struggle to get it around this last corner.
Yeah, I think the refunds are going to come in. I think Giga Chads has to back off here. Rob getting those 2 picks. That'll be crucial now. See what Giga Chads end up doing. They're actually going to stay on it. Oh, the Sombre's going to get run down. We'll have to retreat. Fast! Getting a bit of revenge on OC there.
Nano coming in over the top, not able to find anything. The anti-sorry, but they need to touch the cart and keep that cart progress going on to trigger overtime. And are they going to be able to? Yes, they are. That cart has slowly moved forward. BM, the only one there. They're going to swap onto the Doomfist to see if they can make something happen on the Doomfist here. One tank that Nekijo hasn't played yet. But Sue going to give us that honour.
Oh, big EMP.
Here comes the remake kill from Nijeko as well. Nekijo, sorry. Beautiful play, and Chiba taking third map.
Yep, I mean, another really strong display on the side of Chiba. Just absolute domination in a lot of aspects. I mean, that was a huge EMP on the side of Giga Chads, but there's just not enough follow-up, and Chiba's still not taking the fight despite it.
Yeah. They have a beautiful logo, by the way, Chiba. Very hard to
Yeah.
see close
We
up.
were talking about logos yesterday on stream.
Yeah. About Ethereals.
Yeah. And Budget Spitfire.
Oh, yeah. You've got this lovely, clean Ethereal Abyss logo, and then you've got this Budget Spitfire. 2 different takes on logos. You love to see it.
Opposite ends of the logo spectrum.
Yes.
I mean, it's kind of similar here as well, right? You have the lovely little logo there of Chiba, and then you have just three Giga Chads on the other side.
Yeah, they Giga Chads.
Very, very different in their depictions, I guess you could say.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, we're down another player.
Oh. Classic. Coming a staple of the series.
Esperanza is going to be our next map. It's going to be a good selection. Giga Chads though, they're down a player at the moment. Another DC. Sue this time.
Oh, that'd be a big loss if they had to place them.
Absolutely. Sue though is back into Overwatch, and we'll be back in the game in no time, I'm sure.
I have to wonder what's happening because they're reconnecting immediately when they get DC'd.
Yes, it's a weird one. I've not seen it before.
This game just keeps surprising you.
Just when you think you know it all, you don't. I genuinely think this will be an audio issue, because I've been having similar audio issues. The game does not like switching audio, and sometimes it will just switch off the audio. Like the audio will just cut out. Like no audio will come anywhere, like any source. I don't know what happened there. You just have to reboot the game. Like you just close it and then reopen it. But
Only company.
I don't know if that's something anybody else is has experienced. Going to push in our next match.
What's your opinion on this new mode?
I haven't really played it too much to know, but I know that it's a good take on a game mode. I like it. I think that it's gonna take some getting used to, with like spawns and stuff, and when you spawn and where, and not feeling disorientated all the time, because your spawn will switch so often during a match, especially if it's a close game. And it gets very confusing about where you're spawning and where you need to go. But I think for experienced players and players that play the game quite often, and they'll get used to that, and it will be quite a good game mode going forward. Because obviously with like hybrid and escort maps, when you do unlock a new spawn, you've unlocked it, and that is your new spawn now. And when you are when you get pushed back, then you're in that spawn for forever. While it's this one, it fluctuates so much with where the robot is. Like, I'd always get confused.
You planning on playing any 2CP in the arcade?
Yeah, I used to like TCP game modes.
What? Wow, that's crazy. Minari on that one.
Unpopular opinion. I quite like TCP. That I didn't like Anubis. I will admit I didn't like Anubis, and I wasn't a massive fan of Horizon. But like all the other maps, I really enjoyed. I even enjoyed Paris.
I mean, I'm not gonna act like I was the biggest fan of game mode, but I did like Volskaya.
This guy was one of my favorites. I also really liked Hanamura.
I like Hanamura initially, and then once I started watching scrims, and then I had to deal with the sim TP rush every single scrim. That's what turned me off Hanamura. just watching that same strat work all the time, it killed me. But yeah, I always liked Volskaya. You always got some of the spicier picks on that one.
Paused again. 6 seconds in to the game starting.
I'm actually not checking the pauses.
Yeah.
Like 9 or 10.
Yeah, I don't know. Someone will have to tell me from the VODs. We are paused and waiting to get underway. Oh dear. The scoreboard reads 4. Have I pressed the button too many times again?
Well, are you predicting the future?
Oh, maybe. I might, yeah. Let's go with that. I was predicting the future.
You're predicting the future. It's gonna feel bad actually if Giga Chads end up winning this map.
Either that or one of my wonderful colleagues is also updating the scoreboard at the same time I am, and we're not noticing. I don't know. I can imagine someone like iGeneral just be like, I'm gonna update the scoreboard for you to help. But
and in fact, he's just made it worse.
Well, if I know they're doing it, they would make it a lot easier. But,
oh, here we go. Finally onto the map.
Yeah, and we're gonna see Nekijo on the Winston again. And that robot is moving, and they've gone for the full wraparound here. And if they've done that, the robot's just going to keep moving until someone is touching it from them. And they're going to get there now, but stalling up this and keeping close enough to stop it from pushing that moving any forward. But I love Osu with the initial pick there is going to get things a moving and start pushing that barrier forwards.
Yep, the long con wraparound works out in the end for Chiba, and then taking that first fight pretty convincingly. They're moving the bot forward.
Yeah, they have good control of the high ground as well, and they're going to use it to their advantage. Drop down, get a couple of picks. Su is going to find a pick for Giga Chads though, but is it going to be enough to help get this rolling? It does look like they are going to send them a packing as the spawn advantage at the moment, having been closer to their spawn, but now they are pushing into enemy territory, and it's going to be a lot harder for them to have that advantage.
Turns out having high ground does not automatically mean you win a fight. We've been lied to all these years.
Well, they have surpassed their opponents here, but I don't know whether this is going to be a thing. And they are going to be fighting over this, the butt scratch, as Funky Monk called it. And I have to say, I do like the name, but that is a beautiful grab on there. And even with the Genji deflecting, it's not going to deflect you against a beam or a whiplash.
Nope, and it looks like we're going to will secure the butt scratch. Okay.
No, I changed it. It's no longer a butt scratch.
Ah, Funky Monk lied to us. How dare he?
Oh, that's a big EMP on the back line. Winston's in there as well, and that is going to cause them all sorts of problems. But then the counter hack coming in from BMBM, beautifully played there. Might actually give them a chance in this fight, but Nekijo on that primal in the back line just doing too much work. They have the forward spawn here, but can they manage to continue using that spawn before that robot crosses the midway point? Maiden is going to get the same spawn. They're going to stay nice and connected as a 5 here. Here's Giga Chad with the advantage in this point. And Su trying to find out again, he is trying to find the right target to bubble, but it's very, very difficult. They are not the same level of Osu that I Love Osu is. And they did a good job though, and you know, a couple very low here, and that could be another couple of picks here. They're chasing down Su, unbelievable, getting pick after pick. Su is just unbelievable. You could say soon they will be playing like soon. I seem to have lost Nightmare again.
No, I'm just gonna let that one sit. Yeah, that one just sit there.
We're on the move.
But yeah, Su just popping off onto this area. Now, much more of a carry tank now in Overwatch 2. Just how much damage that she can put out as the grab. The Darius are almost perpetually on high amounts of energy. As Osu again getting another pick. Coming onto the hands already paying dividends. Solo into support. Maybe not always the ideal target, but maybe it'll work out for them. It will.
You are able to get this moving up here, but I Love Osu in the back line is just going to get taken out and staggered a little bit here. And they're approaching this final corner on their push. Keep that robot going as fast as it can.
He's doing his best. You guys do have that EMP, which is very important. So does Rob. Oh, let me see who can get theirs off first.
Oh, the EMP is only able to find one target. And that is not going to be any good here. As Nekijo switching off the Winston onto the Zarya is going to show Sue how to beam, and there they go, back to spawn with help from your friends. With a little help from your friends.
That's all you need.
It is all you need. A little help from your friends, indeed.
That's how you win. That's how you win Overwatch games. A little help from your friends. That's why I lose. Oh,
And we find ourselves coming in. Surgeon. Fast here. Is fast here approaching that ultimate.
Chiba then letting this one go. We're gonna get her back-to-back fights here as fast as gets run down. And you know, maybe this map isn't so over as might have thought when Giga Chads first turned that final corner.
And we find ourselves with the butt scratch again.
You gonna do it? Oh. What a shame. Oh well, what can you do? See what Sue can do actually. Dude has to grab. And use it. Oh, she goes down again.
Oh, that's a big grab.
Anna.
That's going to be a huge grab as well. And now with a new Zarya as well, it is actually more beneficial to right click than to melee. Or to at least alternate the two in those situations.
Yep. Chiba now, they're running out of time. They're just over 2 minutes. If they want to try and take this map, try and keep it as a clean sweep. As big BM actually on Echo. Doesn't choice. Almost getting blown up immediately though. Not getting a chance to flirt on that pick in Chiba. They're running them down very back and forth right now.
Yeah, it is. And you need to win 2 back-to-back fights to get the robot pushing your payload at this point because they're so far apart. But you know, that's what they'll be looking for here, Giga Chads. They can win this by just stopping the robot from getting as far. But they are slowly approaching that little line in the sand where the cart got to on the opposite side. It's a big dragon coming through there as well. And it comes through, BM gets taken out as well. The hack comes down, and that's no bubbles going to be online there, and Maiden is going to be making a maiden return to the spawn. You'll let that one sit as well, huh?
Yeah. I would see if it was Gio, I would call him out on jokes, but you I'm just gonna let him sit. But I mean, Chiba, they could actually still win this now. Fast, you know, can Fast do it? Oh, gets the sick.
Giga Chads, they got that they got that robot on their side again. Got to get it going as fast as they can. They want to get that robot as far away from that payload as they can to buy them as much time as possible.
Yep. Chiba, they're almost able to do it there. Now I think it looks pretty doomed. They want to try and win this. They have to win back-to-back fights and not much time left. Fast. Getting the clutch kills.
They're coming for that rotation. They've lost their forward spawn. That could be huge here. The Giga Chads, you know, both of these teams now have to come a long way back to get back.
Area. Oh, Chiba, gotta make sure you don't lose that. Don't let that robot. Stop.
Oh my goodness me, Fast is just... Oh my, Fast on this Surgeon is just getting so much value. Reaper, only one left on point, and that's going to be overtime over. Giga Chads. A map.
You did it. Yeah, they won a map. Your future sight was a lie.
Oh, cast the curse maybe?
That's the curse. It's incredible the amount of power that we have.
I know.
From our
Unbelievable.
sitting in this chair, you standing at your desk. It's crazy the power that we hold over these teams.
Yeah, no, we say something and then the opposite happens. It's amazing. But it is amazing to see. It is amazing to see Giga Chads get a point on the board. They've been playing well today. They just had some unlucky maps.
Yeah, I mean, I feel it's probably the least that they deserve. To take at least one map. I don't think 4-0 would have been entirely fitting as the series is gone. But you know, they're able to get one, maybe then get another one. We go into a fifth map. But again, we felt like the DPS really started stepping up on that last map, fast and BM. Really good performance on that map. Now we've been talking about Sue on King Dro and how well they've been playing, and it was good to see other members of Giga Chads stepping up on that map, especially when they needed them to.
Yeah.
So, we'll see if they can now carry their performance on into this next map and maybe try and pick up another one.
Yeah, let's hope. 3-2 is always a nice scoreline, means the teams are really well balanced, and I'm hoping to see some Pharah. We haven't seen any Pharah today. We saw some Echo. Not yet seen any Pharah. Not seen any Junkrat. Not seen any Tor. It's been very meta picks today from both teams.
Yeah, I mean, I personally would always love to see Torb, or one of my own favorite characters. You know, even before they changed them, the OG Torb. See many toxic messages back in the day over playing him.
I can't remember what the OG Tor was. I didn't play the game back then.
I'm an old soul when it comes to Overwatch.
What was the?
Why I'm so cynical.
Let's jump in. To Li Zhang. Looks like we're going to see the Arita from Sue. That's one more tank that we haven't seen today. The only tank we haven't seen yet today is Roadhog.
Yes, Roadhog.
I wonder why.
I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't know why you wouldn't want to play Roadhog in Overwatch 2. And you know what? As much as it sucked at the time, I miss when Roadhog would just be able to hook people through the fourth dimension.
Yeah, it would just like randomly hook someone through walls and across the map and things. Crazy.
Yeah, it was just you know, you hate it at the time, but when those days are gone, you know, yeah, you miss it. Now, of course, if it was still in the game now, I'd 100% be complaining about it and saying it was bull, but...
Yes, yeah. Then the nostalgia kicks in.
Yeah. Actually, looks like we're actually not going to get the battle cattle from Giga Chads.
Oh, we can see. We're not going to see the Pharah though, which is I'm.
Oh, there you go. At least you got it. At least you got what you wanted. Rob picking the Cassidy, which is interesting. Not exactly a pick we typically see on this map. And I don't know if they predicted the Fire Emergency to come out. And that's why they went with it, or what. But we'll see what they can do on it. I don't particularly fancy the Cassidy
my goodness me
matchup, but oh, never mind. I mean,
double tap.
Let Rob do that. Yeah.
Let's get the red straight away though.
You'd have thought you put yourself in a small space, you make it easier for the hit scan to hit you. If Rob just does it again. Never mind. I guess if anyone else's hand other than Rob, I'd be a bit more doubtful. But Rob just showing up.
Yeah, Sue just doing so much work on the ball there as well. Already at 60% to the minefield.
Now we'll see what. I wonder if Fast is maybe one field change if they they're just gonna call luck on Rob getting those back-to-back kills onto them. Very close to that barrage, and Chiba don't have a diva, which is the typical tank response that we would see to the Pharah. You've seen many a Pharah kill themselves to their own ultimate in our time.
Oh, they didn't kill themselves with their own ultimate there.
Nope. In fact, they just pretty much killed all of Chiba. Which is the ideal result when you use your Pharah ultimate, is actually kill the enemy and not yourself. I know that when I play Pharah, that's what I try and do, and
it doesn't work.
Fast. Yeah, no, it doesn't work at all. But Fast actually making the ult work, so it's like I always like when it comes to those DPS, it's actually very rare we see a lot of successful ones.
Oh my goodness!
Tracer.
The MVM.
Oh, never mind. You know what? Speaking of Tracer holds.
He's taken down 2 with a beautiful force bomb. The res comes in as well.
Like, what's the chances of that? Like I haven't even finished my thought.
I don't know. Crazy.
I was just gonna say that like we don't see a lot of successful Tracer rolls because you end up just getting eaten or whiffed or something. But you know, there you go. You want to see what a successful Tracer roll looks like? Boom, there you go. BM giving a first class example of it.
Oh, but Rob giving a first class example of how to deal with a Pharah.
Oh wait, I actually only got the Mercy there.
Oh, the new McCree sticky grenade instead of the flash grenade is not something I'm a fan of.
No?
There's so much damage.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you preferred the flashbang.
I do prefer the flashbang.
Like when you were playing as when you're playing against it.
I think the flashbang was pretty good ability. I think it just needed a bit of tweaking. As far as stuns go in the game, really the issue was more the sleep, that you could be just out of the game for like ages. And they kept that in. But they also kept in his coalescence, and we're getting afterclass. Fast though, not having any of it. Once they're out of the game with a barrage, firing down those rockets. And much like the new Elon Musk rockets, was it SpaceX? They'll be blasting back to spawn.
Yep, SpaceX sending rockets to your spawn. And blow you up as you spawn, you know, just get the true experience playing against Pharah. I see Rob chopping onto the legs as boom, there we go, that's what I meant. That's what I was talking about. Tracers, whipping their rolls.
It's so hard to aim them though.
That's what I mean, like
are they gonna touch?
Oh no.
No, they're not.
Oh my god, it happened again.
So this time it's Giga Chads. Take the
I wouldn't even have that much of a problem with it if they weren't playing a bunch of like high mobility characters. Like you had Lucio, you had Sombra, you had Soldier, who's the only character in the game who can sprint. And you still couldn't have anyone touch the point.
Apparently not, but it worked out in the end anyways. Yeah. Oh, Giga Chads. Giga Chads now got a point on the board. They're taking their win seriously and they're really pushing for more. They want a second map win. And they're going to start by control center of Lijiang. Somewhere where they're used to seeing a lot more close quarters comps, Rhines, and the like.
Junkrat. Yeah, here's the Junkrat coming out now. On one of the only points in Overwatch where it is acceptable to play Junkrat. Not many of them exist, but this is one of them. We'll see what Osu and Fast can do on these picks. Speaking of DPS ultimates that don't succeed very often, Riptire also does not have the best track record.
Well, we're about to find out what's going to happen here with the Junkrats and the Rhines and Zarias and just all out war. They're taking a long rotate. They want to come in from behind here. All the way from behind. Are they ready for it?
They're going to rush down to the Junkrat? Oh, Fast. Too quick.
I love Osu happy to get out, but needs to be careful because they'll be finding some of their own problems here. The MBM.
You can go down, no.
Junkrats both just sort of spamming into each other, and the MBM needs to be careful because there's one right on them. There's a rat on top of them, and they're going to get taken down by that rat. And that is going to be the fight. It's going to follow in suit.
I had an email actually. I was literally about to say that Pharahs are usually a pretty decent pick in the Junkrat because they're usually not that well equipped to deal with high-flying Pharah. And before I've even said it, Pharah dies to the Junkrat, which should just never happen. But there it is again. BM, please stop. It's proving my point. You shouldn't be dying like this to a Junkrat.
No. Rob gets taken down. More traditional counters to Pharah. Use the barrage trying to create space on this doorway rather than...
There's a building, BM. Oh man.
It's a huge beat to keep the team alive there. They have to back out. Have to find some value, but the MBM just spamming rockets into that Reinhardt. Not going for picks here, and Kiriko coming in, stay of the day. Has that Cassini rush ready to go? Well, they need to use it though, that's the question. It doesn't look like they are. They're actually getting some good picks coming through. They have control.
Why don't I take that fight? As Sue going to take onto the Junkrat, driving him into the ground where they belong. Osu does have the Ripfire. They can do anything. I could just saw fast getting the kill onto the Reinhardt. They traded each other.
Oh, it's a huge slam on the floor.
Oh,
Denies the charge kill.
Reinhardt.
And that is going to be another fight win for Giga Chads. Beautifully placed bomb by Sue again. We're seeing a lot of plays from this tank.
I mean, that's such unfortunate timing, right? Right as Sue chose the bomb out, that's the exact moment that the Reinhardt decides to charge in. Now there's no longer a shield to protect the rest of the team from that Diva bomb. Now we see Rob and Osu both have their ults up. They need to be good ones as the barrage comes out.
Yeah, traded.
Dies. Trades.
Nekijo trying to chase down here. The backline gets taken out, and that is going to allow the Reds to come through as well. So it's Giga Chads with the advantage on the point here, 69% and control of the point.
Nice.
And they're going to get back up, and now they are going to take the lead in this round. And they're approaching map point here.
Yep, and Chiba did all answers right now. Junkrat's been sitting on his ult for quite a while. You're actually going to see Rob swapping onto the Reaper, which is an interesting choice. Now they're actually going to go back onto the Cassidy. I'm going to say Reaper is a bit of an odd one, given the problems you're currently facing on this Giga Chads lineup. I decided not to go with it, as Osu gets picked onto Revenge. That's the res down.
Bomb though is absolutely huge, finding a mate, and now BMBM is just playing like ground Pharah but from above. Doesn't need to use that flying ability. He's just going to peer over the edge with the barrage as well. It's going to work out wonderfully for them. And that is going to force them back and win the map.
There you go, Giga Chads. They were able to do it. They were able to get as the second map in the series for them.
Score 2-0.
There you go. That's that confidence. Finally starting to show.
Ready for battle.
We're going to see some Pharah on this point if ever we were to see Pharah. Probably less likely to see the Junkrat come out again though. Unfortunately for us Junkrat fans.
Yeah, how unfortunate. But in worse news, you know, we are going to see. They're not going to have a Junkrat, right? Fast, please swap. Like you're not. There's no way. You'd be trolling. I wonder if Rob's actually gonna stick with the with that echo. Hasn't actually been seen very often in Scrim so far. As it kind of dropped off in relevance than what we'd seen in Overwatch 1. But we'll see what they decide to actually stick with.
Doomfist? Question mark?
That would be interesting. Ready up.
That is a broad comp if ever I saw one. My God.
Yep, they're
May
going to be in your
Reaper
face.
Doom. May Reaper Doom Brig Lucio.
They're gonna be all up in your face for the whole time.
Yeah.
5, 4,
Oh my
What I'm
God.
wondering is, are they gonna die to that classic Pharaoh rocket on the bridge? Maybe not. Don't got too fast. The Doomfist too fast.
Yeah, if they're going to play this brawl, they need to play close together, and they're going to struggle with the power here. Dude going for the aerials. As for the seismic slam, obviously Doom behaves very differently to what he used to do. And unfortunately, I'm able to absorb everything with that. And
Well,
but
I mean, you know, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Doomfist going down first in the fight is about as same as they can get.
yeah.
It's like plays very differently. Dies the same though.
Yeah, dies first, yeah. Diving in, yeah.
That's classic
So-
Doomfist right there, and then the immediate swap. That's classic Doomfist. Can't think of a more Doomfist thing to have happened.
Yeah, you can't help but feel bad for the poor Doomfist mains.
They really should pick a better character to main.
That point is going to get flipped here if they're not careful, and Fast is fastly chasing down these opponents. And get a barrage to the face. There's no avoiding that. I love Osu. Unbelievable barrage, actually. He catches them all out in
How
that
did they
room.
survive through all that?
They weren't ready. They weren't ready for the barrage. They just...
No, I mean, usually you don't expect the fire to be that close range when they fire off that barrage, so understandable where the surprise came in and work in favor of Chiba. They just brought the points back in their favor. Giga Chads don't currently have a great answer to the Pharah.
they didn't need to, though. They seem to get away with it just by being this sort of brawl comp, win the ground fight and carry on. But I love Osu's just getting so much value over the top here.
Ooh, Revenge goes down. Mercy
And they're going to cap the point here. I love Osu. Anyone left on the left-hand side? It's going to get taken down, but it is going to be... It's a red! I can't believe my eyes! Somehow red comes in on all of that, and that's going to flip the fight on its head! They get the point, but they're not going to be able to hold it for too long. They have to use beat here. BMBN does get a pick onto Mercy, but is it going to be enough? I don't know. Nekujo really wants this fight and gets the minefield onto the point here. It's going to use the spin to win and spin everybody into the mines, but it's not going to be able to get too much value out of it. And actually, Stu taking down the D-Mech and then the duplication there. Pretty strong performance in the end by Giga Chads, but it was a bit shaky.
Yeah, I mean, Nekudo making a huge mistake there. Continuing on that fight when the fight was lost. All it did was just buy more time for Giga Chads to pick up that point. They actually might be looking at just a clean sweep on this last map. Which, who'd have thought that coming after the first three maps?
Oh, that defense matrix was just so beautifully timed to keep Fast alive, and that is going to be another beautiful fight-winning ability usage from Sue there. And again, they just need to find some picks here, Giga Chads, and then they will get this map 3-0. And it does look like that is the way it's heading. No one's touched the point, and it's going to be a 3-0.
Wow. what a performance there from Giga Chads on that fifth map. Just did not see that coming at all. The Chiba had no answer what was going on. I was actually see how play the game. I don't see that very often.
I got one boop, and I imagine another boop will ensue. There it is. Beautiful.
It's always funny what this game takes precedence over when it comes to the plays of the game. Back before they reworked Mercy, a lot of plays of the games were just Mercy sitting in a corner, and then waiting to just jump in and revive the whole team, and that was all it was.
See if there's anybody joining us for interviews or not. Hopefully, have someone.
But overall, that was pretty entertaining series.
I just saw your message saying that the feed dropped. Have you been casting off the Twitch feed?
Yes, I have.
Oh my god. Why didn't you just say something?
I did.
I don't have Discord open. Oh no. Can we have a round of applause for Nightmare for casting off a Twitch feed? Like, my guy. What the heck? Casting with delay and I didn't even notice.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing with color casting. You know, you don't have to be in the moment.
It doesn't look like we're going to get sued for for an interview.
Hello?
Hello, Sue.
Hi.
Am I pronouncing that right?
Yeah, that's perfect, thanks.
Oh, nailed it. How did you find that scrim? You started off a bit shaky as a team, but you came back strong and got rid of all the deconnection issues.
Yeah, we had fucking sorry, am I allowed to swear?
No, but it's okay.
My bad. Sorry, so we had com issues, we had DC issues, we just had everything going wrong. And then we just started to bring it back, but we had one roster player by the end of it.
You had one what by the end of it, sorry?
Roster player, like I'm the only person that's actually on the team.
Oh, oh no.
We've only got 3, and then Kebab left because of DC issues, and then we had tryouts, and then ringers. It was just scuffed.
Yeah,
I came through at the end,
way
though.
to put it.
Mm-hmm.
It was about as scuffed as the stream, by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Nightmare was casting off the Twitch feed rather than the actual in-game feed.
Yeah, it was a messy one for sure.
Under Spitfire comms at the end, Monarch says. In Twitch chat.
Oh yeah. I don't know what was going on with Monarch. He's not a player for us. He just started being toxic. So gonna have to blacklist.
Oh dear. I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, I'm glad you guys seem to get on and come back strong and get a couple of maps anyways. Is there anything you want to say to the wonderful watchers and viewers?
Can I do a shout out to Kebab?
Yeah.
So although he didn't get to play, Kebab, he's the best main support anyone's ever seen. Always in the right place. Just a great man.
There you go, Kebab. If you're listening, Sue is shouting out for you. So, just out of curiosity, who was the other roster player?
No, so it's just me and Kebab, and then there's someone called Silence.
Silence,
who
right.
wasn't there tonight.
Right. I hope that some of your tryouts were successful, at least weren't too bad, and happy to continue with the tryouts and get Giga Chads back up there scrimming, and obviously on stream as often as we used to have you and enjoy you. So
Yeah,
looking forward to that as well.
us too.
Nightmare, anything from you?
No, I think we're good.
Huh? What was your strongest comp? What was your weakest comp? And who was their best player?
Who was ours?
Theirs.
Yeah. No, like our strongest comp. Sorry.
So who was your opponent's best player? Who gave you the most headaches
It
today?
was their Hanzo. I don't know what they were called.
I love Osu.
I don't know, Stu.
Yeah,
I love Osu. Yeah.
I love Osu on King's Row. It was pick after pick. It just fucked what up. Sorry. I keep forgetting.
No worries.
Yeah, it just messed what up. Just caused far too many problems. So I tried to shut him down, but it didn't matter. Just hit heads.
You did great on Jungle Town with shutting down the snipers on the Diva. Really good job on that. I bet your supports weren't too happy that you weren't peeling for them as much, but it made the difference and actually got you some good progress.
Yeah. I don't know how I'm supposed to play Diva right now, if I'm supposed to be diving or peeling. But diving's more fun. So we're going for that.
Yeah, just leave a Cassidy or someone like that. Protect your backline.
Yeah.
It'd be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be right.
Yeah, just watch one of the supports play Brig or something. Let them deal with it.
Just hit the sleep and then they'll be fine.
Yeah. Nah, support players are kind of bullied in the current meta 'cause there's less tanks to peel.
Yeah.
And they have to be on their toes. Yeah. And well, congratulations on coming back into that match, and hopefully see Giga Chads with a full roster again very soon, and on the stream schedule often.
Hopefully.
Thank you so much for joining us, Sue, and thank you so much to all of our viewers. And we'll see you all very soon.